This is going to be the only wedding guest makeup tutorial that you need, so save this video because it's going to be easy to follow and make you look like the most enhanced version of yourself. I always start with Lumify. It just makes my eyes look so white, and I don't use this every day, just for like big events, because it really brightens my eyes. Skin prep is the most important. It's going to make your makeup last all day. I'm going to take the new Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Hydra Play. Their 8-hour cream is literally every makeup artist's favorite product. And I'm going to use the Clarins Double Serum for around my eyes and just tap in the product there. And I like to just put whatever's left over on my lips. I always start with filling in my brows, so I'm going to use the Maybelline Build-A-Brow to just add tiny little hair-like strokes. I like to put a couple of dots of concealer on my lids and then just blend it out with a damp beauty blender and then set with a translucent setting powder. Now for this next part, you can use whatever colors or tones fit your skin tone or your outfit the best, but I love using Bobbi Brown Taupe, and I am just going to work it on my lid. If you have hooded eyes, do this while your eye is open. This way you can see the product while your eye is open. I'm going to take a brush and just very lightly start to diffuse along the lid and then up and out. Then I'm going to create a smudged liner, so I am going to take MAC Teddy. You can use any eyeliner pencil that you want, just make sure that it's an eye kohl that's made to smudge as opposed to a gel that's made to just kind of like stay in place and not budge. So I go from the highest point and pull straight out. You can tell I'm literally obsessed with this. I like to do one eye at a time, this way it doesn't dry down. I am going to take my Crease Piece 5 brush and a transition shade like this one right here. And I am just going to pull up, 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 up against that liner. Kind of wiggle it in towards the inside. And with the same brush and no added product, you're just going to go right up against the lower lash line, but only the outside, like 2/3 to half. And then with a light shade like this, I'm just going to go right along the outside edges and the inner third of the lid, just to really give it that soft, diffused look. I'm then going to tightline with the same liner. Now for skin, I like to work in a lot of little layers, so I am going to start with the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. And then I'm going to take my La Mer foundation and make a little skin cocktail. If it comes out. There we go. That's about one full pump. And I'm first going to apply it with a brush and just push it into the skin. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and press it into the skin. All of these little steps are going to help your makeup stay all day long and also make it look the most natural. If it seems redundant, give it a try first and then see if you see a difference with your makeup and how it wears and how it looks. And then I like to apply my cream contour with a brush. This is the F1 brush from Makeup by Mario. I pick up the product and I just kind of work it into the brush first. Smile. And when you smile and apply the product this way, it is going to just hit the most natural spots of your face, because that's what we want to do in photos, right? We want to smile, and it just cups and enhances and adds shadow and warmth to all of the right places, and also into the perimeters of my forehead. Note that I'm pressing the product in. I'm not really like rubbing or anything like that. It's mostly just pressing motions. I'm then going to take the other side of the brush with the same cream bronzer, and I like to almost bring my nose contour in the shape of a V. This way it is tightest and tiniest at the tip of my nose. Again, I'm just going to go in and press all of the edges. I am a touche clock girl through and through. I like to start in the hollows of my eyes and bring it down. I'm just obsessed with this concealer because it really is just so thin and it has like this beautiful reflection And I like to smile and just feather it on top of my cheekbones and back towards my temples. And again, I'm just going to tap and press it in with my damp beauty blender. I'm not going all the way up against the eye because I have some eyeshadow there. Now I'm going to take the Invisimatte and just set where I just put that touche clot. I'm then going to apply my bronzer. Again, I'm smiling when I'm doing this for placement purposes. And then I'm applying it from above because that's where the sun hits my face naturally. And very gently go over my nose contour. Now I'm going to bake the sides of my nose. And then I'm going to apply the Givenchy blush. This I discovered last wedding season and I am obsessed with it. I'm kind of blending it into that powder. Then I'm going to take a cream blush and tap it right on top. We're going to go back in with that powder puff and just press in the remaining powder. We're going to curl the lashes quick. Then again with that same brush from earlier, we're just going to keep it nice and tight right up against the lash line. Add a little mascara to the bottom lashes. Real lightly line the waterline with the same liner. We're going to spray quick. Comb through the brows. Add a lip. I'm going to do Iconic Nude and the Dior Beige Lip Maximizer. Give the skin one last tap. I had to close that blind for the lighting, but this is the final.